Fred Barstein with 401k TV here at Westminster College in Salt Lake City. And I'm here with the adjunct lecturer for TPSU, where we just completed a program, Kirk Welsh. Welcome, Kirk.
Thank you.
Kirk is from MRP Retirement, which is now part of Hub International, which is a large employee group, and they're one of the largest, most successful retirement practices in the country, certainly in Salt Lake City. And they've got a tremendous client base and really, really great results from their clients. So welcome.
Thank you.
To TPSU and to 401k TV. So one of the things you brought up was how how much money we spend on insurance and relative to retirement, and how much companies spend. So how do you position that with your clients?
Well, we find that some of our HR partners and maybe even some finance executives inside of the entity sometimes have a hard time discussing with their CFO or their CEO the idea of maybe either implementing a match or increasing their match. And so we try and help them understand that they're allocating a heavy amount of dollars. And let's just use the example of the medical plan. They spend thousands of dollars a month per employee on a benefit that they hope they never use.
Right.
If nobody uses the insurance for the year, everybody's happy, and yet they've allocated more than likely millions of dollars to that benefit. And yet we see a CFO or a CEO bilk at the idea of increasing their match for a benefit that they hope the employees will someday use. And in fact, we find that in most cases, an increase in match is less per year than what they would normally allocate per month to their medical insurance plan. So sometimes framing it in that way helps a CFO or a CEO to think a little bit differently about where they're allocating their dollars and how efficiently they're being used.
And I think also one of the things you brought up, which is the advisor needs to be an advocate, because just because it's the right thing to do, it doesn't always happen. So what do you do as an advocate for your clients?
Yeah, we'll usually provide them with an analysis, and we'll come in and actually support the sell, support the discussion with the CFO or the CEO, as opposed to making them go it alone. Not many of them feel very comfortable doing that, making that pitch to increase a match or enhance an employee benefit to make the company a little more competitive maybe in that area. So having us there is a big support.
Showing what peers are doing, because it is about retention and recruiting, right?
Yeah, and especially here, I mean, in Utah, you have an unemployment rate that sits at about 3%. Wow. And it is very competitive, and especially in the tech space. So we do like to utilize other entities that are like our client entities to really prove out that this is something that they need to do and something that will be beneficial for their employees.
So final question, this was your first TPSU. How'd it go? How did you enjoy it?
We loved it. We had great attendance. We had good participation. The format really promotes an educational environment as opposed to what some of these become, and that's a big sales pitch for one entity or another. So we're appreciative of the support and appreciative of the structure.
And being at a college is different.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah, it's very, very different. Well, good. Well, thanks for your time, and thanks for participating in TPSU. And thank you for watching 401k TV. Please stay tuned.